Hey guys, this is Cheryl. I wanted to come on and show you my wig of the day. I have been missing in action, I know. And I really miss doing videos. This proved to me that I really do like doing my YouTube videos. But I don't know how many really pay attention to my videos, but I Thanksgiving, I think I came on with a wig and I was gonna go out and do a little shopping. No, Christmas. I was gonna go out and do a little shopping with my sister. And I said that I had a cold that day. Well, and I was feeling bad. Well, it manifested into pneumonia. So I ended up right after New Year's Eve, that next week when I went back, to work, I felt horrible. And then that Friday, I didn't go to work. I stayed in bed and I told my husband, I was like, I think I'm warm. And he was like, no, I don't think you are. I was like, no, I think that I'm warm. And he took my temperature and it was like 102.7. So I took some medicine thinking that maybe it was the flu because I didn't get the flu shot. And then then that Saturday, I stayed in bed the whole day. I felt horrible. I still have a little bit of my cough. I felt horrible. I was coughing. And then that Sunday, I told him Saturday night, I didn't really want to go to the emergency room because you end up staying there forever. So I told him Saturday night, I said, I think we need to go to we have like a minute clinic. And I thought it was something like strep throat. I thought it was, something they could give me penicillin, not amoxicillin, but, some type of antibiotic and I'll get better. So I went there and she was looking at me and listening to me in chest and she was like, I don't think this is strep throat. She said, I'm going to treat you. She said, but your temp is really high. If you don't get better, you need to go see your primary care physician. So that Monday, I tried to go to work, couldn't go to work. And I actually, I came home and then that Tuesday morning I got up and made an appointment with my primary care physician and I went in there and he saw me. So he thought he did the chest x-ray. He said, I do think it's pneumonia. So he gave me a steroid shot. And he was like, you should start to feel better, um, within the hour. Well, I came home and I did not feel better. So, y'all, excuse me, I got these eyelashes on and they are bothering me. So I came home and I didn't feel better. So, I laid in bed and that day and I wasn't feeling better. So the next day I took, an antibiotics that he prescribed. No, he told me to continue with the antibiotics that she's prescribed and I should get better. I wasn't getting better. So that night I couldn't breathe. And I told my husband, I said, I think I need to go to the hospital. And I'm one, I don't know about y'all, but black folks, I don't like to go to the hospital. So I'm one, if I can self-prescribe or get a prescription and avoid the hospital, I will because, I don't like it. I went to see my mom in the hospital when she had a stroke and we lost her. My grandmother, those are the times that I've been in the hospital. And one good thing, the birth of my daughter. So I've never been in a hospital. So I went to the emergency room that night with my husband because when we took my temperature, it was still at 102.7. So I said, and this is one time where I was telling him how I miss my mom because she's a registered nurse. And I probably wouldn't have waited that long to go to the hospital. She probably, if you passed away, but she probably would have said, Cheryl, you need to go to the hospital. But, I did go to the emergency room. And when they were checking me in, I told the little boy who was, taking my vitals and stuff, I said, little boy, you're going to need to get me some oxygen. And he was like, yes, I know, ma'am, but, let me just finish this. Let me finish this. Let me finish this. And, we'll get you some, we'll see. I said, you don't understand. I can't breathe. I'm having problems breathing. So he went and he got I think it's a odometer or something to read my oxygen, and it was reading at 82%, which is really low. And he was like, oh my gosh, let me put some oxygen on you. And then he got the head nurse to come back that was in charge of, I guess, entering stuff in the system. I'm not sure. It was the emergency room. And she took my temperature and they took me right back. They took a chest x-ray. They thought it may have been a blood clot, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. They did an MRI, and then finally they said it's pneumonia, and it was in my left lower cavity lung. So I ended up staying in the hospital a week, and I am better. I'm not 100%, but I am better. And I said, well, tonight I said, well, let's go out to eat, Maurice, because I hadn't been out. I hadn't had a wig on. I looked a mess, and I wanted to just, go out and live normal and do something normal. So we did. But which brings me to this. This is different from what I'm used to wearing because I used to do lace front. And I tell you, I will say that these cap wigs, it may be my head, but yeah. Okay, get it together. Okay, they really give me somewhat. I don't like, even though it's just heavy up top, but I'll get used to it. But this is a wig I got at my beauty supply store. I tried it on in the store, and everyone that was in there was like, "Oh, that color looks good on you. You should get that. You should get that." So gullible me. I said I have this dress, which is this, and with my little chain. So I said, gullible me. I have a dress. I mean, my phone. Oh my God, I'm doing a video. Okay. Are you still on webcam? I'm about to get off. I'm gonna talk to phone camera. Okay. Go in my office. The phone's in my office. Okay. Bye, baby. That's my daughter. Sorry. But I said, I have a dress near this color up here. And I don't really do gold and blonde, but I like the color. And I'm just not used to wearing a full cap wig, but I will. I mean, I do like it. I think it's a shortcut, and I want to do more shortcuts. So let me show you the wig. We're at 7 minutes, and I never do a long video, but I told you about my pneumonia, so that's why. But this is the, I don't know the name of this wig. That's why I hate buying at the beauty supply store, because when you go in and when they just have one wig, and I'm like, okay, and the beauty supply store that's near me, she's rushy with me, and she's like, here, take this. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, slow down. Where's my box? I was like, I need a box. So she threw some box at me. So I still don't know, but I think Joanne Gray, she has a lot of followers. She had this wig on, and she has the description and who it's made by. So if you like it, go over to her channel because she does have it, and she has the name of who it's made by. Because I think she bought hers in the beauty supply store, and they didn't have a second one. I think what they do is they send her to the beauty supply store, and they give them, like, what do they call, like, samples. And if it sells well, then they're ordered, and things of that nature. But yeah, I like her. She's a layered, I guess, asymmetrical layered bob with a short on this side. They call it boy girl, boy on this side, girl on this side. And I got that from Seaborn. But I like her. I'm going to show you the back because I'm not going to talk you guys to death. That's one all night. But yeah, I like it. I like the short wigs. I think I would like her better if she was a lace front because she wouldn't be so heavy right here on my scalp, because I don't know, I get wig headaches sometimes, and probably need to loosen her up in the back. But I do like her, and I just lose some weight so my head would lose some weight, which, by the way, I did lose 10 pounds while I was in the hospital and probably gained it right back because now I've got my appetite back. Yeah, I don't know how to control myself, but I'll get there. And that's her. I hope you guys like her. And I'm so happy I'm back because I missed it. But I will tell you, while I was in the hospital, when I felt like it, I would sit up and watch YouTube videos. So it was pretty cool. And I learned a lot. And you learn a lot always on YouTube. So guys, I want you guys to be blessed. If you haven't, get your pneumonia, flu shot, wrap up. And one thing this taught me is just how blessed I am, and how fortunate I am to have the family I have, and how loved I am. So you guys stay blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.